Hey, good Wednesday to you, everyone. Have you ever just sat back sometimes and wondered why people who don't know Jesus don't get it? How they can't see what seems to be painfully obvious to us, or how they can misunderstand the loving, kind actions, or second guess them, or take a very clear teaching that God gives us that we choose to follow our lives by and question it and wonder why we would even follow it. In 1 Corinthians 2, in verse 14, it says this: "A person without the Spirit," talking about the Holy Spirit, "does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, but considers them foolishness, and cannot understand them because they are only discerned through the Spirit." And what that's telling me is, yes, people in the world who are not followers of Christ are not always going to understand what motivates us, why we do what we do, why we take the stands that we take, why we forgive when forgiveness seems like a silly thing to give when someone has hurt us, why we show compassion on those who others would say don't deserve compassion. Those are all because the Spirit of God lives within us. And that Spirit of God, that Spirit of Christ in us, that causes us to love, to act in ways that are contrary to what others may think are the right things to do in situations, but God says something different. Those are in us because the Holy Spirit is in us. And those who do not have the Holy Spirit, those who don't have a relationship with Jesus Christ, just don't understand that. And so their confusion is understandable because they don't have that gift of understanding that comes from the Holy Spirit. So I would just encourage you, be patient with those who don't understand us. Be patient with those who misunderstand us. Be patient with those who falsely accuse us or attack us simply because they don't understand. What they need isn't us to be angry at them. They need God's Holy Spirit. And the only way they're going to receive that is when we share the message of Christ with them and they choose to become a follower of Jesus as well. And then all that makes perfect sense to them. So today, don't be discouraged, be encouraged. When you're not understood, share the understanding of Jesus with someone and help them to see the truth. God bless you. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow.